Jesse, go ahead and start up.
Did you guys know that we got?
What's up?
Did you guys know that the only way to make a fortune come true in a fortune cookie is to eat the whole cookie whole and then pull the paper out of your mouth?
I was gonna say that. Like I was.
Okay. Okay, wait. Let me try it. Ready?
Yep.
No.
Uh-huh.
No, like the whole.
No, you
cookie.
had to pop the whole thing in your mouth.
Oh.
Oh, are you eating the thing? Ew. I'm gonna
Like this.
Jesse's got it. Yeah, and then root around for that thing like you're tying a knot in a cherry stem.
Jeffrey, what did you get? I got Oh, you are caring and compassionate. Oh, well, man.
At this moment, someone is thinking positively of you.
That's me, Jess.
That's me,
Appreciate
Jess.
that.
That's both of
Appreciate
us. That's both of us.
It doesn't cancel out. I'm glad.
Jesse, we're gonna keep these fortune cookies.
These are
ready.
great fortune cookies.
Fortunes. Okay, so today we have a fun little guest with us today, and her name is Brianna LeBlanc. She is my girlfriend, and she makes pins, and she brought a little buddy with her today,
I did.
and his name is what?
Pooh Bear.
His name's Pooh Bear.
I feel like
Never
I
heard
don't
that
want-
one before.
I don't want it to make it seem like I carry stuffed animals around with me everywhere. I got that free from work, so I just
like this guy.
I just brought.
I kind of dig him,
along with
Jess.
me.
I like him.
He's a floppy, like vanilla. He's like an old Pooh Bear style.
His eyes aren't where you think they should be.
No, they
they're
are
not.
under the nose.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
like
he's funny with it.
under the nose.
I dig it.
Now, Brianna is an artist.
Is she?
She is.
That's amazing.
She makes like paintings and pins. Well, go ahead.
I do. I don't know. I make paintings and pins. I used to make polymer clay pins in like middle school and stuff, but they were very bad.
She had a grind.
I did have a
Oh.
grind. I should have brought them. I had like a Nyan Cat one. It was so bad. I used to make like little robots. Those are just like squares.
Now
They
the
were
polymer,
so
how
bad.
what does that come in? Is it moldable or what do you do?
Yeah, so like it's just like regular like soft clay, and then you bake it in whatever shape you want, and then you take it out.
Is there a
of the
special
oven.
baking process?
You just put it in the oven. For
Can
like
you use a
15 minutes.
microwave?
I mean, you probably
That'd be
could, but
sweet.
you'd like burn your house down.
It comes.
It's bubbling.
It goes
Yeah.
as a liquid. It has craters in it.
$5.
But she brought us some prizes. She
I
said.
did. Yeah, I made your guys' little faces.
She made.
I was doing so well on Jesse's, and then I got to the beard, and it's just like
She almost didn't want to give it to you.
Yeah, I almost didn't bring them because I
Well.
okay.
It's
Brianna made pins that look like us,
I
and they are
did.
the funniest thing ever. I like mine.
I like mine.
I like the big nose on mine.
Make sure.
I dig it.
Jesse, put it on your jacket.
I'm
May-
wearing it.
Put it next
for
to the
sure.
Grateful Dead.
Definitely.
Nice.
Hey,
Yeah.
John, make
What's
sure to take a picture of those and put them in post.
Yeah. I'll take them, and they'll be on the thumbnail too.
Oh, cool.
They should be on the cover artwork for the podcast.
Oh my god.
That's what they should be.
You know what?
Thank you, Brianna.
You're
Very
welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
You know what little thing I've noticed?
Hmm.
In all 10 episodes of this podcast.
Oh yeah, it is the 10th episode.
It is the 10th episode. In every single episode of this podcast, I'm always the least talented person here.
You're right. No, I'm kidding. Why
No,
do you
you
say
are.
that?
Because we're always bringing on talented people as guests.
Just
even
Troy,
Spencer has a talent.
Don't knock yourself down like that. You are not so bad.
If you're listening in the YouTube comments, he wants some compliments, ladies and gentlemen.
I am. I'm currently on a boat and I'm casting out. I'm fishing.
Troy, you're not too bad at making sure that laptop stays unlocked.
Yeah, just making sure that the timer keeps ticking. That's what I'm good at.
So Brianna, you paint too.
I do paint. Not great at it. I'm not like Devin. Like I usually just like mess around.
Devin's a
and-
different form of paint.
I guess so.
Devin's a whole different artist.
Yeah, he sort of acts in the painting with the original artist. too.
Whereas she is the painting.
That's cool. You're the painting.
I am the painting.
That's
is
really
the
cool.
painting.
Yeah, I don't really like talk about I was talking about this with a coworker the other day, like when someone asked me like what do you do like in your spare time? I like don't really have an answer because what I do is I like pick up like little hobbies like about every month. Like in December I was like knitting stuff, and now it's like
Knitting was cool.
yeah, I made like a scarf, I made like hats for people, and then I started like jewelry wrapping. Like I was wrapping like crystals and like making pendants, and now I'm like doing polymer clay, but like I'm not long enough to like really master anything. I just get like these intense obsessions with things for like a
To the
month
point where
at a
they're really
time.
fun.
You don't have to master anything. As
No,
long as
yeah,
you're
I
doing-
know, but like
It's more heart than head.
I don't
Yeah.
move on to a hobby until I have my 10,000 hours clocked in.
That's true.
10,000
Yeah,
hours of YouTube videos.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I just find I don't know. So like I also don't like I don't know. Usually I don't usually talk about it because people are like, "Oh, let me see." I'm like, "No, like it's not great."
Some
So,
people
like,
might like it.
Oh, then
Yeah, I guess that's true.
you gotta own it.
Yeah,
That's what you gotta do.
I guess.
Because it's awesome stuff. You're
Thanks.
creating it.
Thanks. Yeah, I was making a whole bunch of pins, and I thought about like selling them and stuff. I was like, I don't want to charge people, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I just kind of.
People
And
would
now-
charge you.
Huh?
People would charge you.
Yeah. I'll pay you $10 if you.
You have an Etsy shop. You have an Etsy shop, don't you?
I mean, I do, but there's nothing on it anymore.
Or you're thinking of an Etsy shop.
Well, I do have an Etsy shop. It was for I had a poetry book booklet that was on there. I guess it's more appropriately called a zine, which is
Mhm.
like a small magazine, but
Are you going to do another?
maybe. I don't know. I've been putting some things together, but
We should all collab on a sweet poetry book.
We should.
We all write our own poems.
We should do that now. We should all write some poems.
God.
Jesse, what's a poem that's right in your head right now?
We could do. Oh, what are they called when? We could do a haiku.
I don't know.
That's
how to
my
do
favorite
that.
poem.
Isn't
It's
that
a
the
great poem.
575
No.
syllable?
I think so.
No, yeah, that's
Oh no, that's not my favorite. What's my favorite one?
what's the one that has the ABAB rhyme scheme?
Iambic pentameter.
No.
That's-
That's
not the-
Shakespeare.
Yeah.
What's the one?
That's
It's
the
like
ABABD.
it's like some
Yeah.
little kid, something in Peru, sat on something, counted his hairs.
Oh, you're
nine-
talking about your
Oh, a
favorite
limerick.
poem of-
Oh, you're talking about a limerick.
A limerick. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they were. My favorite
Limericks
type
are great.
my favorite type of poem.
I thought I was just gonna shout out nursery rhyme.
Just baby stories. No,
Yeah,
I like limericks. Those
There's
are
a lot
cool.
of inappropriate limericks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know any?
Well, yeah.
Rap songs.
Should we?
Okay, don't say it then.
Yeah, we could say some.
I forgot. What is the form for a limerick?
Isn't it ABCAB?
Look it up, Troy. Oh wait, no. Oh, no.
Maybe you got your phone on you.
Yeah, use your phone.
Use your
My
phone.
phone's
I have
off.
my phone.
Oh, we'll use Brianna's phone.
Yeah,
I
we're
forgot-
using the guest as researcher.
Wait, did you bring the laptop too?
Yeah, Troy didn't set it up though.
The one. Oh yeah, Troy. You didn't shut it up.
In the 3 minutes that I was here before we started.
Oh, you were
rolling.
eating.
Troy says he's on the way, and then an hour and a half later, he rolls
Hour and a
up.
half later, with a bag full of food.
He rolls up with some McDonald's and a milkshake.
Listen, you call me over at 5 o'clock. Of course, it's going to take me a lot longer to get here.
It's 6:30.
So I guess a limerick starts off with 8 or 9 syllables in the first section, and then 5 or 6 syllables, and then 8 or 9.
So it's like
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
There was a little. there was a boy named. There was a boy named Jess. No.
Wait, hold on. I know
There once
why.
was a boy
wait,
named Jesse.
I know why you like that one. It's because that's the one that Gary says in SpongeBob's dream.
Yeah.
What does he
It
say?
Yeah, he
is.
says there was an old man from Peru who dreamed he was eating his shoe. He awoke in the night with a terrible fright and found out that it was quite true.
No, there was something. There was something in Peru, and then he
There once was a
sat
man
on
from
the
Nantucket.
sat on the
Oh,
stairs and
okay.
counted his hairs. 9,402 or something like that.
Oh. Yeah,
That's
but
good.
the old man from Peru, I remember Gary saying that.
Gary was
Or
awesome in that
something
episode.
Like that.
I don't
That is
remember.
99 bottles. That is the same.
That's not a limerick.
No,
That's
isn't
not
that the
a
same
poem.
one?
That's just a
Song.
song.
I was gonna say,
I know
isn't
it's
that
a
just
song, but it uses the scheme.
Isn't
that just an infinite song?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, okay, never mind.
No.
Come on, Troy.
I'm sorry.
So we have paintings, we have pins.
What else do you, Brianna?
We got to make a poem book now.
Definitely.
Well, yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Where do you usually draw inspiration from for your artwork?
My artwork, I just try and like. I find like when I try and make something specific, it turns out bad. So I just kind of like throw some paint on a canvas and like mess around. Like the most recent one I did, it was like. I was painting like hills and like clouds and stuff, and then it turned into like I was trying to make like it look like a sunset, and it just turned into a bunch of like pink clouds and
I said that the landscape looked like the wallpaper from Windows XP, and she did not like that.
I did not like it. I hated it a lot. It was like really like
How
kind
fucking
of
dare
made me
you.
upset.
Left-handed compliment.
I didn't think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I like drastically changed how it looked. So
I thought it was. It was just similar. 'cause
Windows
it was
has
like
some nice wallpapers.
They do.
I mean, I guess. I only have a picture of it not finished, but it was like that. So
It doesn't look like Windows, dude.
No. So
No, the
okay.
beginning kind of did.
So
And then
before like the pink and stuff came in,
Nice.
it was the hill with the blue sky and the
I
clouds.
can see it. Yeah,
I
You
mean,
get it
I
now?
guess.
It was just a hill with a sky.
Yeah.
It's a simple composure
It happened.
composition.
I could have made the mistake.
So I seen it and I was like, it looks like the Windows XP wallpaper.
I don't blame you.
What did that end up going into? What did that painting become completely in the end?
I actually haven't really finished it. I was starting to do like, cause I'm pretty bad at like realism. So there's like a girl, like a woman, girl, whatever, laying down at the bottom of the painting, and I was like, well, I can't draw a face. Like,
Yeah.
like what am I gonna do? And so I like started on this like box of like her like on her face, and it started being like a regular sky, which is like deep and poetic, but like it just kind of looks funny. So I don't know, I gotta mess around with it still.
You should let Devin finish it.
No,
I was actually thinking that.
Like
I mean,
collaborate.
yeah, I mean, I don't want that to mean like I'm dissing Devin, but like, yeah, I don't know. Me and Devin actually collabed. He did a painting, or I actually have it in my car because I just have nowhere to put it
she
in my
wrote like
house.
poetry or something.
I wrote a poem, and then he found a picture, and then I wrote a poem like relating to it. So there's like a bunch of girls picking flowers, and so I wrote something that's like super metaphorical about like flowers and stuff, and like mega deep, and yeah. I always like talk like kind of down on like my poetry because it's literally not like, it's not in any form or whatever. It's literally just freestyle, because like when I try and do like focus and like make something like specific, it just turns out bad. So I'm just like
You don't like it?
yeah, I think it's because I'm like hyping it up to be something.
I like
Yeah.
her poetry.
great.
I like the poetry.
Thanks. Thanks.
She made pins for the Pride. Pride.
I went
Parade,
to Pride,
or-
and I made
Is it a festival or parade?
it was a festival.
Pride
I mean,
festival.
It was just
Are there
downtown.
bands?
Huh?
Are there bands?
Bands?
Band. Yeah,
Like-
bands. Like
people playing music?
Oh, yeah. No, there was like, it was really weird, and I was kind of disappointed. I think it's because we went on Sunday and not Saturday when all the good stuff was happening.
Mm.
We also kind of went like midday. So there was like some music going on. We kind of just stood in line for a food truck for most of it. And then we walked around, and you know when you go to like some like Art Beats and Eats or whatever, and there's like a nationwide stand, and you like spin, and you can get like a beer koozie or
Yeah.
like some sunglasses. That's what it was, but like all of the tents were like that. It was very weird.
Well,
there
what did like the koozies and stuff say?
it was like rainbows and like stuff and
Oh.
whatever, but like I anticipated more like, I don't know, just pride. I don't know, I had never been to a pride parade, so I was just like, oh my god, what is it gonna be like?
I was
And
gonna say, what usually happens?
I don't know. I think I was just thinking about like New York Pride and like how there's like
where they
parades
get
and stuff.
all
Yeah.
into, and it's a
Yeah.
huge like.
Yeah, like
It's like going to Cedar Point.
Yeah. So I think probably
Little
next year
different.
I'll try and go to like a Ferndale Pride or something and actually try.
Which one did you go to? The downtown one?
Yeah, yeah,
Where's the Ferndale?
I mean-
Ferndale's a pretty big deal.
yeah.
East side.
Yeah. I've been there. I just can't think of what it looks like right now.
Yeah.
Not to interject a little like real life into the. Did you see any like the protesters around there? Because I heard about all that.
I mean, I didn't see them.
Oh, it got nasty. I remember.
But
Yeah,
I mean,
I
I
heard
know you
about
don't like talk about politics or anything, but there were like literal neo-Nazis, like being escorted.
I
by
feel like
the
it's not even
police.
politics. We're just
We're
talking about.
just talking about something
We're
that
just
happened.
talking. We're just talking about real
Yeah.
life supervillains.
So I guess an hour or so before we had gotten there were like a protest of like neo-Nazis, like literal neo-Nazis, being escorted by the police downtown to
Swastikas
protest.
and all.
Wow. That was nasty.
It was,
Yeah,
Did you
so-
see any of it?
No, I didn't hear anything about it.
It was
Yeah.
It was gross.
They were at like the back end, and we kind of just stayed away from that area. We didn't really seek them out.
Yeah, I
So,
got
like,
nervous when she was going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm nervous really going anywhere big like
Yeah.
that because I'm afraid that something's gonna happen, which I mean sucks.
I'm nervous in a movie theater now.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you can't really be 100% safe anywhere.
It
Well,
kinda
we
kills
were
me.
a few years ago. Was it a couple years ago? We were in Noel night in downtown Detroit, and there was a active shooter, and we
Yep.
had to run out of this museum that we were in and go into a part of Wayne State University and
Yeah,
hide.
it was like an
until
art
it
museum
was
and
gone.
everything. And then
Yeah, it
there was
was
a bunch of
wild.
events going on
That's
like,
nasty.
at the DIA
Yeah.
and
That
stuff.
sucks.
Yeah.
And then there was gunshots and stuff, and then everyone's freaking out
Yeah.
and trying to get out of there.
That's crazy.
And then next thing we see on Twitter news and stuff is shooting in downtown Detroit fest
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it wasn't it wasn't an act of terrorism. It was just someone got in a fight with somebody.
Yeah, yeah, it was like a
had-
conflict.
They had a gun, but still scary. But yeah,
Yeah.
And then I'll be afraid about that. But I'll camp downtown Detroit for a concert. and,
She has camped multiple days in a row for a band concert.
Yeah.
Where
This
at?
is a
What band?
warrior.
So 21 Pilots. So I didn't like that. Johnny gave a very firm nod, and it was just so 21 Pilots are a pretty large band now, and the fan base is pretty crazy. It's pretty common to camp a couple days in advance.
I feel like they're getting crazier and crazier.
Yeah. So I've camped, I think, probably 4 or 5 times for them. I've camped in downtown Chicago, downtown Detroit a couple times.
Where do you camp, outside of the line, or
outside of the venue?
or
yeah.
in the
Yeah.
parking lot?
No, so either across the street of the venue or on venue ground. Sometimes you have to work around it because the venue always says we can't.
Are there people set up selling stuff too?
No. No, it's just
Kinda sounds similar to
teenagers
Grateful
with
Dead stuff.
tents that are freezing cold. It's always a bad time, but pretty cool experience. The last time I saw them though was a couple weeks ago, and we didn't camp, and I just felt very rejuvenated and not
Didn't you?
stressed
Yeah, weren't
at
you
all.
in the back?
No, we had seats, but they were pretty close. But yeah, I mean, I would because I usually get pit tickets whenever I go to a concert, because just seats, I feel cramped, and even if it's just towards the back. But
I feel like
yeah, it was still a good show.
pit's only nice when it's once in a while.
Yeah, it can get crazy.
Best place to experience a concert. Well, that and right by the soundboard.
Jesse, seen Fish live lately? Were
Oh,
you
yeah.
Were you up there?
No,
at the
I
front?
wasn't close. I was in the lawn, but it was still.
Jesse had a crazy
I was-
time.
yeah, it was quite wild.
Everyone was seeing the same thing, Jesse.
It was. It was
Would you
crazy.
would you guys say that the internet has created more of a rabid fan base for everything?
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
No. I
No,
would think
because-
I think
so.
it connects.
Do you guys know about Deadheads?
No.
They're
The Grateful Dead.
yeah, that was the first cult.
Oh.
following. People are still dropped out of society. They're the Rainbow Gatherings and all that. That's just because this band had opened up the minds, or it opened up these people's minds.
I mean,
to
dropping
dropping out.
There might not be a lot of fan bases that are that die hard, but I feel like there's a lot more just straight up die hard fan bases. Not
I
that
think it's
bad,
human.
though.
I think it's human nature to for a certain type of person to fall die hard.
Yeah.
To be a fan for something, and I think that's always happened.
Yeah.
I
And
think
it
that's
can-
always happened too, but you don't think social media's affected it at all?
Well, social media affects everything.
Yeah, because if I go on Twitter right now, I see a lot of stan culture going on. I
Stan?
Yeah, stan
Like when you're a really big fan, like when you're a diehard fan, that's pretty much what it
Nick could explain this pretty well because it's an
Okay.
Eminem word.
Wait, is it an Eminem word?
Yeah, it originated from that. He like vibrates and he's like down here. And, like,
Nick sprinted all the way here from his house.
His head just covers the screen.
I heard someone talk about Slim.
the,
Nick
like,
was over there
cameras
the other
glitch
day.
and like the audio blacks out for a minute.
You know what? Nick sends me a text. He says he owes Spencer money. Let him know.
Oh, yeah.
The next time
Actually-
he's in town.
Oh,
we should
shit.
we should give Spencer a call and find out what that's about.
I was actually considering because like right when he sent me that he was like, or I was questioning. I was like, what would Nick owe Spencer? And I was about to call him.
I feel like if you owe Spencer anything, you are an idiot.
I feel like, I don't know. When do they usually hang out?
No, they don't.
No,
Because the only thing I can think of is like Spencer bought him a drink or something.
I think it's got to be. It has to be something.
didn't
like that.
didn't when you sent Nick to go get that alcohol for your birthday?
But that was a long time
Yeah,
ago.
but did Spencer chip in at all?
I have
Or
no clue. No,
think
Spencer
so.
never
They're
chips
on
in.
different
I
timelines.
didn't Spencer get his Didn't Spencer
He
get like
got
his
his own
thing?
stuff. We're getting Spencer on the line right now.
Come on, Spencer Bonner. He better not be working. If he
He's
answers,
home by now.
oh yeah, that's true. Spencer Bonner. Oh, ask him about Canada.
Spencer works?
You better ask him about Canada too.
Oh my god.
Spencer keeps going to Canada.
Hello?
Hey, what are you doing, Spencer?
Just getting home from work.
Oh, where are you working now?
Amazon.
How was your first day at work?
He's live on the
Sweet.
podcast. by
Pretty
the
fun,
way.
actually.
You're
Good
live on the
workout.
podcast, by the way.
Oh, thanks for telling me.
What? So, you're in Amazon now. What are you doing?
Picking the products and put them in totes and send them down.
Everyone treating you
People
nice?
can pack them and stuff.
Is everybody nice to you?
Yeah.
This is
Make any
boss-
friends?
Not yet.
That's pretty sweet.
Are you trying?
Are you trying?
Am I trying?
Yeah.
Right now, I'm just focused. Just getting used. Then I'll start worrying about that.
Yeah, just keeping your head down right now.
Hey, that's the best
Grinder.
way to do it.
Yep.
Keeping your nose to the grindstone.
Ask him what Nick owes him.
So yeah, why does Nick owe you money, Spencer?
Wait, what?
Nick said he owes you money.
This is my first time hearing this.
Nick's so stupid.
Johnny, maybe you should call up Nick.
Oh God.
Nick probably like had
Oh,
a
my
dream
fault.
or something, and then like texted Johnny when he woke up. Like,
Dude,
Nick had a fever dream.
who goes up to somebody that doesn't know that they owe them money and go, "Hey, I owe you like $20."
and I'm not gonna say it. Like,
Maybe Nick owes me money.
I think he does.
Tell
yes.
tell me
Actually-
next time.
I never lend him money, so.
but did you?
I was gonna say Spencer doesn't have much to lend.
Did you buy him a drink or anything? Ask him that.
Did you buy him a drink or anything, Spencer?
What? Oh, no.
Sounds like he's at like a grocery
Yeah,
store.
where are you?
like,
Get pissed off, Jesse.
He's still at
Spencer,
work.
can you tell the people around you to be quiet? You're,
oh my god.
I'm at Walmart right now.
Oh, I thought you said he got home.
he's at Walmart.
I
He
just
said
got
I
home.
just got home from
Coming
work."
at you live from the Walmart, ladies and gentlemen.
I-
Coming at you, we have a compulsive liar.
Who calls the radio station from a Walmart?
Be like, why did you call me?
Why-
We're
why
not a
did you
radio
call
station.
him?
2, we called him.
You called me.
Oh, thanks, Captain Obvious.
I don't. You know what, Spencer? I don't think we did. I'm pretty sure you called us.
Troy said you called us. I don't know what he's talking about, but that's what he said.
What
Yeah,
kind of
okay,
asshole
bullcrap.
alpha move is that?
What?
What he just did.
What Spencer did? Spencer's always trying to pull some alpha stuff, but it never
Oh,
works.
tell him I seen that video of him fighting the kid 60
Oh, yeah.
pounds more than him.
Ladies and gentlemen, Spencer actually was Canada's roughest fighter this weekend. In at the what was it, Caesars you were at, Spencer?
Wait,
Windsor.
Wait, what?
Windsor's? Were you at Windsor's?
Yeah, Windsor.
You were at Windsor. You were.
was.
So why were you fighting that dude in his underwear in the hotel room?
No,
Honestly, don't remember that to tell you the truth.
no.
Don't remember that, and you just.
Ask him how old he is.
How old are you, Spencer?
21.
So why is he still going to Canada?
So why are you still going to Canada to drink? No offense to Canada, but Canada's kind of like Ohio.
it's like what, one? That's like 2 years of just going to.
He's just so
He's
used
finally
to going
21.
to Canada.
Yeah, dude. So, were you with a 20-year-old?
Well, that and there's another guy that was 21. The guy that I was fighting was 21.
That's not.
That's
okay.
not the question.
Why don't you then just hang out at the house? You don't have to travel across the border.
So what? It just came up. Hey, let's take off our shirts and fight. And the
In
one
a
dude was like,
different
"Hey, I'll
country.
take off my pants too."
Oh yeah, he was.
I do not remember that.
I bet Spencer
Is
requested
it cool?
him.
Is it cool if we play the video on the podcast so people at home can see?
I don't know.
Why?
That's a yes.
I just don't know.
Is that okay, dude?
We'll play it next time he's here. He's gonna be here like in 2
We'll
weeks.
just get him to say yes right now.
You need that other guy's consent.
Just so you are the best salesman I know.
His other dude's face isn't in it.
Tell him you'll give him
Oh,
$20.
the other dude's from Canada.
Spencer, for $20 and we play it.
$20, we'll play it. I didn't say what we do with the $20.
If he
But
says yeah to that, we're not playing
In
it.
fact, he's giving us
Are you
$20.
being serious or?
we're not going to give you $20, but we're
Nick
asking if
owes
we
some
can
money.
play.
Nick owes some money.
But Nick does owe you money, and you're welcome. We're letting you know that.
Yeah.
Because So, we're good to play the video?
No.
What a dick. Well, it really doesn't matter. You already
asshole.
posted it, so it's already been published technically.
On
So
where?
legally, we could play on Snapchat.
Oh.
It's been on Snapchat. Legally, we can
It
play it
is-
if we want to.
It is
so-
public footage.
But just because we're good friends, we're not going to. But if you guys want to see it, you can go ahead and follow Spencer on Snapchat.
He posts it every day now.
Is he still at Walmart?
And if there's not a story posted of him fighting somebody now, there will be in a week.
I think he's still at Walmart.
He's definitely still at Walmart.
Yell at
Nobody.
him
I
for
hear
that.
the beeping.
I'm still here.
He's checking
What do you
out.
get? What are you buying?
My mom is for beer and cigarettes.
Don't laugh.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
what a nice-
Yeah, Troy, that's fucked up.
Oh, but that's funny.
What kind of beer and what kind of cigarettes? Bud Light and Newports.
Natural ice and palmettos.
Damn.
Oh, for
Jesse,
two.
I would have gave you money.
I know.
Cold hard cash if you would have got that.
Yes.
Would've
Or I
given you
would've
Nick's
bought-
money.
I'll buy you a Del Taco meal or
Appreciate it. I was wrong on both.
something. Wait, is that all she drinks?
So what else are you getting besides beer and cigarettes?
What a run.
I think I've lunch meat for my lunch, and that's it.
Lunch meat, beer, and cigarettes.
No bread.
Getting any bread or cheese?
I already have bread and cheese.
Oh.
Spencer's got it rock and rolling.
Why doesn't Spencer just make a bunch of grilled cheeses? Why does he got to make lunch meat sandwiches?
True.
Yeah,
For
Spence.
if you're packing a lunch, why would you want a soggy grilled cheese? We were
Spence-
Johnny and I were talking about this yesterday.
Hang
'cause
up.
I had a grilled cheese.
See you, Spence.
Do you guys remember? I mean, you didn't go to school around here. Those hot lunch grilled cheeses that came in like a plastic bag and
yeah.
tasted like
like the-
wet,
Fucking
dirty
worst.
socks.
The
Oh.
grilled cheese that was basically like the hot version of an Uncrustable.
No, it was like okay. So I literally remember the smell and like it was hard to open because there was so much like steam in it because it was just like a steamed grilled cheese. Like
Yeah, it
was
was
a
like made in a
steamed
microwave.
cheese. Yeah, by the lunch ladies. It was just so gross. And like thinking about it makes me want to vomit.
It smelled like puke.
No, it smelled like dirty socks and it tasted like wet. If that even makes sense. Like
Speaking
it
of
tasted like
lunch ladies.
mold. It was gross.
Speaking of lunch ladies, I remember the first time I heard a lunch lady swear, it almost gave me a heart attack. Well, it was
It was
warming.
probably like damn or something.
No, it was hell.
Oh,
No,
Easier.
it's like just barely a swear word.
What
No.
was the first like real big swear you heard from like a teacher?
I know the first real swear I heard from a human was fuck. It was.
Yeah.
It was from Lisa, right around the corner. I won't say her last name, but I wish I could.
Mine, I think
Lisa
mine,
around the corner.
Lisa around the corner.
I think mine was my mom to me as like a very small child.
She just
like
like, fuck you, Troy.
She's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" It was like I just like spilled some like water onto the carpet.
No, my
Don't remember that far back.
the
like
first I used to always get dropped off at that house because my parents didn't love me that much. But
my God.
it was a horrible environment. It was a toxic environment. all the
Johnny,
time.
why is there a
Stop.
white
John's
lighter?
very lucky to have survived.
No, I
There's
am.
a white
I
lighter
am.
here. I don't like the white lighters, Johnny. We need to get rid of that.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jess. I didn't need it. I just had it there. I thought it might be kind of cool to
Yeah.
play with. No, what was I gonna say? Oh,
James-
the lunch lady that swore. So I walk up and I had this little like my lunches usually consist of a peanut butter sandwich and a Lunchable. Okay, and I liked the Lunchable with the Crunch Bar and the chicken nuggets. Okay.
Ew.
I-
Did you ever did you microwave them or did you eat them
That is
cold?
yeah. I microwaved them.
Okay.
I'd put them in the microwave. They smelt like ass. They tasted like ass.
Yeah.
They looked like ass.
Damn.
Yeah, it was triple
That's
threat.
shitty.
It was sucked, dude. They didn't even look good. Processed food is usually looks incredible.
You know.
Horrible. But anyway, I was miking it up, and I'm over by the microwave, and then I go to. Oh yeah, you had to get like some policy
yeah.
form to like even use the microwave.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was in one of those like super controlled.
You should just put some tinfoil in it. Like, use your policy.
Some forks.
No, I can use this, right?
Not as broken.
Technically, I could use it. No, but I had the thing microwaved, and I pulled it out, and they were talking about something, but then they're like, "What the hell?" And my heart, like, I remember, like, I was like mesmerized.
Did you immediately want to go tell a teacher about it?
No, dude, I didn't want to tell anybody.
It'd be great just to put a fork in it and walk away. Set it for 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
I mean, you're eating something, but like instead of microwaving the food, just have a hot fork to pick it with.
It cooks it. It's like fondue.
Now I wanna see if I'm remembering this correctly. At Huron Park, they used to have the grilled cheese Uncrustables. Okay, so I'm not like tripping. That used to be a thing. That was the grossest thing I have ever tasted before in my life. It was like having like a Frisbee and then melting some cheese over it.
What the
trying to
fuck?
chew on it.
Yeah, school lunch was bad.
You ever realize like,
How
or
bad it was?
you ever think about like what it is like now? Is it the same thing?
It's probably like kale.
Probably worse.
Dude, I remember going into middle school. Oh my god, they got French fries.
Oh my god. Ugh. Yeah, but they're like
Honestly,
so gross.
honestly, the food in middle school was really good. My food in high school sucked.
And
Yeah,
I
only
had
middle school was good. It
Food in
seems
middle
like.
school.
I never
yeah.
had
They had
the high school.
slushies. They had fries. They had Bosco sticks. Remember them?
Oh, I love actually
That's-
Bosco sticks. It's just cheese and bread. I mean, it's
Bosco
Yeah,
sticks
but
are
they
But
was
like-
done good.
yeah. It was like breadsticks with cheese inside.
I feel like the reason why middle school lunch was way better than elementary or high school lunch is because they only had to care for 400 people.
Well, no. What it was is when we got into high school, everything got switched over to whole grain, and like you
Yeah.
could only
That's the reason. That's the reason I had like a soggy chicken patty
Exactly.
for
Like,
lunch every
right
day.
when
Is
we-
because whole grain.
exactly.
Like right when we hit high school is when they decided, all right, we're gonna make all this lunch really healthy.
And by that, yeah, I'm gonna give you one piece of lettuce and like a pickle instead of like a cupcake.
pickle with a toothpick through it.
Because that's what health.
Here's this
means.
leaf we picked off
And
a
some-
plant
Whole
earlier.
grain.
Some canned
Ugh.
peaches with the syrup in
What
it.
the
Like,
fuck?
3 molecules away from not being food.
Technically. No, but honestly, let's be real. No one even went to the hot lunch stuff. They would just go straight to the snack shop.
Dude,
I went to hot lunch. I got like a spicy chicken sandwich
yeah, she
every
would.
day.
Sometimes I would get
And
two.
that's why I like, yeah.
Well, that was kind of the cool thing. Didn't high school give you like options?
Well, middle school did too.
Well-
Yeah, I mean, the options were like burger that's gray, spicy chicken sandwich that like you can't really taste how bad it is because there's spice on it.
The
and
pizza
then-
was good.
I don't. The
Was
pizza
it?
was gross.
My,
It was
no, my
like-
school had good pizza
Really?
for a while.
but you're lucky.
There was like a
You're
salad,
lucky man, just.
but it was like iceberg lettuce and like pieces of ham and like
Ugh.
Ham is
American
the
cheese.
worst.
Ham does
And
kinda
then
suck.
there would be like a special item every day, and the nachos were okay. And then I don't know. Oh, you know what was the best lunch? Well, there's two.
Chicken drumsticks.
No, ew, that's made me want to throw up. It sounds so okay. So it was like just a styrofoam cup, and they would put mashed potatoes in there,
The Royal
corn,
Bowl.
gravy, and popcorn chicken, and it's so
Oh.
good.
It was good.
So good. It was the only thing I could look forward to. And then in middle
That's
school,
my shit.
in middle school, I remember the best one in middle school was it was mashed potatoes, gravy, and like shredded like turkey or chicken, and I think I said gravy, and then they'd give you like a piece of like wheat bread, and that shit was so good. I remember middle school me would like have a heart attack because I was like, fuck yeah, like I'm getting the mashed potatoes and turkey today. Like
I remember
was
just like
set.
if I had some money, I would I had a horrible picking diet.
Yeah.
But I would go into the Panther Den. I would just get me like a slushie and a box of or a bag of Skittles.
The slushy was great in
The
middle school.
slushie was great.
No,
Mine used to, you could combine them. Like there would be like either blue and like a yellow, and like you could put them together if you wanted to.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that was the best
in
combination.
middle
blue
school,
and yellow.
in middle school, we had like a Slurpee or a slushy like stand or whatever, and then it got like bad where like people were getting like 2 or 3 slushies, and like these like kids were just getting like hyped up on sugar, and so they like limited it to just one, and you could only get one per day.
Like a rise in
You couldn't go
diabetes.
up. It's like-
Yeah, it's like Spencer at the bar now. It just keeps going up and dips.
Oh my
I got to
god.
eat just $3, $3. Well, it's only $3. $3. $68.
$3. Dude, he says it every time he pays.
It's bad.
Oh my god.
Spencer's got a little issue.
I was thinking about this though while you were talking about if you remember the first time a teacher swore. I don't really remember that, but what I do remember is in middle school, like they were very strict on you couldn't have any drink, you couldn't have any food or anything. And then like one of my first days of high school, I sat down in my art class and this girl like had a Slurpee, and I was like, oh my god, she's
Ooh,
gonna get
get out
yelled
there.
at, she's gonna get kicked out of school. And then like someone else had like a water bottle and everything, and I was like, are they gonna get yelled at? Like I was just kind of waiting for it, and then I was realizing that like high school you could like have like I don't know, you
Do
had
whatever you
freedom.
want,
Yeah. And now I'm in college, and like
It's-
one
it's
girl
way
brought out a
beyond.
vape.
It's like,
and
dude, I-
started vaping in class.
Well, it's like, dude, I pay to be here.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, yeah. I mean,
I
that doesn't mean-
overpay.
It doesn't mean you can like do whatever, but yeah, it's
Just have a
wild.
wax pen.
you're literally just smoking a joint in there.
Just, wait, no,
Big
dude,
bong.
Oh, I can make a good bong noise.
Oh yeah, you can, Johnny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go, Johnny.
I was gonna go longer, but I choked.
It happens.
No, but like that's what you hear behind you in college. You're just like watching in class.
What is this?
Turn around. Good.
This is what college is like.
I never went to college. I only went to Specs Howard.
By the way, you turn around and somebody just got their head halfway into their book bag, so you don't know exactly what's going on, but you can hear it.
This kid, I'm sitting next to a backpack with legs hanging out of it.
And it's just constantly billowing in smoke.
Is Macomb nice?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like it's,
Tom was telling me that Macomb's actually pretty nice for as
Yeah,
much garbage as it gets thrown at it.
yeah, I don't know why it gets so much garbage. I think it's because people are like, I want to get out of my hometown and like not. I mean, that's fine. People can do whatever, but I was just like, I'm gonna stay.
I'm gonna save my
close to
money.
home and
Would you say it has like this kind of like upgraded version of a high school kind of feel to it?
No, I mean, that's what college is.
No, I mean, of course, but like,
No, I don't think it's an upgraded version
Like,
of it. I think it's just a college that, like, I don't know. I think it gets rained on for no reason because I had a professor last semester that like also teaches at U of M. Like I like literally paid for like a U of M class for like $200.
How do they get away with it being so cheap then?
the
It's
reason
just
why
a community college.
It's all
Like,
the paper, Johnny.
the reason why I
That's
was
true.
saying that is because like the South Campus just basically feels like an outdoor high school layout.
It's a
I mean-
Partridge Creek of high school.
Like
That's what I
class
was
to
just
class
thinking.
is just outside.
I mean,
It's very insulting, Troy, actually.
It is, but I'm gonna stick with it.
I mean, it's just a small campus. I also do this thing, just like projecting and like thinking about things too much. Like when I think about like college class, I think of like a big auditorium and there's like a bunch of seats, like in
Yeah.
the movies, like in the 80s movies.
Yeah.
Everybody's got their laptops out.
Yeah, and, like all 80s movies
And
do.
blowing
And-
bubble gum.
Yeah, but and then it's just like flat desks and
I was
whatever.
gonna say, isn't it just
I-
like normal rooms?
Yeah, it's just a normal room, and then it's not. I don't know. It's just college.
Maybe
Yeah,
that's
that's
why
what-
I felt like it was high school because I was expecting that kind of auditorium feel, and then I just walked in and it's just like regular like high school seats.
That's why it's so cheap.
Troy,
because
I
you
remember.
just have-
I
You just
imagine
sit in
Troy
plain
walking
shoes.
on campus with like a backpack. He's like gripping both of the straps real hard. First day at.
I'm pulling the straps like this over my shoulder.
Oh, no.
Do you think you'd be a totally different person today if you had a different kindergarten class?
Whoa.
No.
I think I might not totally different. I might be a little different. Actually,
You know what? I wouldn't have had Spencer
Oh,
if I had a
shit.
different,
you're saying if you were in a different
Kindergarten-
school?
just a different kindergarten class.
What about first grade?
Because
You
I was
had
in kindergarten with Spencer. That's where I met Spencer.
That's wild.
Now
Imagine.
what if Spencer went to your first grade class though?
Yeah, wouldn't
No.
have you just met him at some point later on?
We had another class together. I think not until like 4th grade. But it's like we were.
At that point, you wouldn't have been like,
Yeah.
you would have avoided him or
And
something.
it's not like Spencer was the coolest dude ever. I wanted to hang out with and keep in contact with.
For 4
I
years.
should get
you
my
were
hands on
hanging
this
out
kid.
to
He's awesome.
Johnny and I actually went to the same elementary school too, and we didn't even
We did.
realize it until
Wild.
like a couple.
I think it was
months.
2 years in a row that
yeah,
you were there.
I mean, we weren't in the same classes, but
No.
yeah, like the first 2 years of elementary school.
she was in Panton for 2 years, I guess.
Yeah, and it's wild because like we met in high school and we only had one class together for like a semester.
Yeah.
That was it.
French
and so like
class
we wouldn't
was
have
it.
met otherwise, and it's just wild to think about.
That
it.
is insane.
Met in
crazy.
French class.
What if I circled Spanish?
What?
Whoa. Like in,
So- 'cause
like
we
when you're
met
signing
in
up for
French
class.
class.
Yeah. We met in French. So like what if like on the paper I
see what
circled
you're saying.
Spanish?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Dude.
Now you get it. Troy's like, "Oh."
What?
I think about that a lot though.
Yeah,
Yep.
me too. Because it was literally like, and there was also like several hours
Yeah.
of like several class periods of French too.
Like, what if I joined media instead of newspaper?
I think I'd be fine.
You'd probably,
No, I
you'd
was
probably
talking about
be
me, not
happier.
you.
No.
I think I'd be fine with that.
No, what did I only have you in what was her real name?
The one that walked out during tests. She'd give you a test to take in math and then just walk out of the classroom for an hour.
Can we say the names?
Oh.
Can we say the names?
Oh,
'Cause I
yeah,
know
we
who
can
you're
say
talking
it.
about.
Yeah.
What was
we're
her name?
adults.
Miss Hodge?
Miss Hodge, yeah.
Was that what I had you in?
No.
Yeah, the one that always wore like crop tops and you know she shouldn't have.
No,
I
she
didn't
was
only
not
have you in
wearing
that-
crop tops.
Oh,
she
wait.
was an older woman, and
No, she had
did not-
just a loose tee.
Okay,
Oh.
all right.
I think
don't wanna talk
anybody
about
should
this
be able to
anymore.
wear
I'm
crop
gonna- I'm
tops.
gonna-
I think I just like cranked that to 11.
She didn't- it wasn't
That
even
was-
a crop top. Like
No, yeah, it was.
It was like
it
a-
was.
Yeah.
It
It
was.
was fine.
It was a fitted shirt.
Yeah. No. Was that the first class?
It
I
was
did?
not even a fitted shirt. It was just a normal shirt.
I mean, it fit her. That's
It
what
didn't
I meant.
fit, if anything.
Okay.
I never saw her. I don't know.
just he's 100% accurate.
No, I think. I thought I had you in a. What was her name? The one that Hunter Broxton.
Oh, Miss
Hunter
Miss
B's
Pesic.
mother.
Miss Pesic.
I shouldn't have said that name.
You can.
Hunter
Yeah.
B's mother.
What did we used to call him? We didn't even call him.
No, I
Hunter.
don't
I don't think we can do that.
Hunter B.
Hunter B. No, what
What was that real offensive thing we
the
used to call
teacher?
him, John?
The teacher.
You know what?
The teacher. That is fucked up, Troy.
Troy.
Jesse, grill him.
You know what, Troy? Sometimes when you're trying to put on a quality show,
Did
you
I
gotta
say
filter
anything?
yourself.
Did I say anything?
You know what? If you don't know, it's best we don't address it on camera. We'll
And
talk about it later.
Troy, you deserve everything rude that Jesse is about to say to you for
You
the
know what,
next
Troy?
20 seconds.
Troy, if I were a radio host as good as you, I wouldn't be one.
Jesus.
No, I'm just joking.
Christ.
That was really mean. That came off
Radio
way meaner than I meant it.
Your fortune cookie has now not become correct.
That's true.
Well, I mean, Johnny was proud of him, so.
Well,
that's what
where this isn't even a radio show. That's the funny part about it.
We are strictly being uploaded via stream. I can't even think of her name, dude. It's pissing me off.
Miss Pesic.
Oh,
I said it like 5 times.
I
but
wasn't
you were
listening
yelling
to
at me
you.
about
I wasn't
Hunter.
listening to you.
Of course not. Even though you were looking at me and asking me a question.
No, but yeah, her.
She loved Bruno Mars. She probably still does.
Yes, she did.
She said Bruno Mars is the equivalent now of what the Beatles were. She said she was so set. She loved Bruno Mars so much. We would be like doing study packets, and then she'd go on YouTube and just do a playlist of Bruno Mars for the whole class period. She loved him.
There was a triple threat of people that Miss Pesic really liked. There was Bruno Mars. There was Gary Johnson, the guy that ran for president, and
Hunter
Chuck
B.
Norris.
liked
and
it.
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
Oh,
She literally named her turn-in bin Chuck Norris.
Could not get enough of Chuck
God.
Norris.
I do not understand that.
It's probably all those funny Chuck Norris jokes.
Yeah, I
Probably.
think she actually explained it. She said like in 2009, her whole class just memed the hell out of her, calling her like Chuck Norris or something. So she decided to just embrace the meme.
Did she look like it?
No, she's a sweet woman. She raises.
She was
She
pretty
sells
nice.
muffins for charity, like for the school.
She is a nice
So
lady.
people can buy winter coats. Like she's a very nice woman. It's just she loves Bruno Mars and Chuck Norris
And
and,
don't-
Gary Johnson.
And don't
But
you
she-
dare talk politics with her.
She definitely, she definitely did have an inner bitch though. She went-
Okay, so does everybody. She sells muffins.
No,
At our school could buy winter coats.
But
Why
is
are
that
you
only
being
so she
mean?
can be a bitch the rest of the time?
No.
So she can bring that up.
She had a pass. No, don't get me wrong. She was one of the funnest teachers I've ever had.
I loved her.
Like, don't get me wrong at all.
Yeah,
And
I'm not getting you wrong, Johnny. Believe me.
Jesse's getting me right.
I really enjoyed Miss Pexic's class because like every week we'd go down to the computer lab, and you never did that anywhere else.
Yeah,
I did
that's
that.
true. That was a fun time.
Did you guys ever play games on the computer in high school?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Pop
What was-
Tropica.
Pop Tropica.
Yeah,
What's that?
Are you serious?
I never
Dude,
played
I didn't
Pop
expect
Tropica.
Elementary school was nothing but what was it? Millsbury?
What?
No
Uh,
Pop Tropica for me.
No.
Yeah. Or
You're losing us.
in like elementary school, it was like that one oh God. I don't even know what to call it. I don't know what it's called.
Cool math games?
Free Star or Fall Star?
Oh yeah, Fall Star.
Fall Star. It like
You remember that?
No.
it's
I bet
just
you
like
would
an
if we booted it
educational
up.
Game
Is it still running?
thing.
No, is Fall Star still running?
Oh, I think so. I think I went on it like a year ago just to like see, and it's not fun.
Cool
'cause
Math is going.
Cool Math I frequent
That's still kicking.
actually.
No, Cool Math is
Like,
going down.
It's
Wait,
going
is it
down.
You guys
Really?
didn't hear?
No?
Because they're canceling the Java like update or
It's
whatever.
It's all because
They're canceling or Java Player or something for the internet.
it's all because they decided to get rid of Bloxers.
Dude, that was the only game I liked.
Exactly. That was the game.
Boy.
That was like half the traffic on the site.
Yeah, but I'd play Pop Tropica. It always had lag, like no matter what. Like,
Oh, yeah.
But like it was really fun.
You could boot it up on a monster gaming PC and it would lag.
Yeah, like I used to think it's like, oh, because so many people are on it, but then I like would go home by myself and
It's like
it'd be
40
awful.
people max at a time on it.
Yeah.
How many of those computers got malware because people kept trying to play Happy Wheels on there?
Oh yeah, I remember like people would like hack into the
Happy
security
Wheels was the
system at
shit.
school to play
It was.
Happy Wheels for
Do the
10
flip.
minutes before we had to go back to class.
Dude, I like the I always liked the dude, I had a little cheat I would do on Happy Wheels where the bike with the kid and the guy on it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You just kill a kid and run.
What you would do, and especially the level with the stairway that's like a super long stairway.
I think so. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah, the one that just keeps like cycling over and over. Brings you
Yeah.
right back to the top and you go back down again.
Yeah. So I would go down the stairway, and if you did this thing where this is a secret, ladies and gentlemen,
Kept just zigzagging.
if you would lift the front wheel up and then the left one just a second after, it would float. But if you kept doing it,
You just keep floating.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
would,
did
like-
that too.
it would like
But once you got to the bottom, you're smushed.
you could just. I would like come off the stairway and then I would just fly. And I'd get myself up by the like where the flag is that you need to be,
Yeah.
and then I'd like go around the wall and like float myself and just cheat myself.
Wait, was
in.
there actually like a victory to that map?
Yeah.
I
It's in,
always
like,
thought
the
it was
top
just like
right
a
corner of the
never
whole
ending.
map.
Oh yeah, because you have to really launch yourself to get.
I
up
think
there.
I'm thinking of the wrong game.
What are you thinking of?
I'm thinking of
Happy Wheels.
Happy Wheels.
It's
The
where
like
you ride a bike and it's
Yeah.
gory and people.
Yeah.
Super gory.
people like just break their arms and
There's a
legs.
Segway
and-
guy.
Yep, I'm thinking of the wrong one.
What do you
What?
I
think?
never
of?
played that either.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm missing out.
You are missing out. We'll play it. in a
Oh,
sec.
you know it used to be a good one? Okay, so I had like an older friend. She was like a couple years ahead of me. So when I was in
I
elementary
played Happy
school-
Wheels. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No,
I just
you're good.
remembered that. Like in the Segway. Yeah.
The Segway guy, the guy with
totally.
his kid.
Yeah, that one's great.
Look
Go
good.
ahead. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Anyway, I had a neighbor who lived down the street from me. She went to a different school. She was like in high school and I was like in middle school or whatever.
Mhm.
She had this game. I think it was like called Ask Peter or something. But basically, how it would work is there'd be just a first bar, and you would type in quotes like. You would type whatever you wanted, but the screen would show it as saying like something, "Hey Peter, I want to ask you something" or whatever, and then you'd go down to the next one, and that you would type your question. But when you were typing "Hey Peter," you would type the answer. So it would.
What was it called?
Ask Peter, I think.
I don't think I've ever seen this one.
Yeah, it was like I brought it to like my middle school, and I was like hot shit because like it was wild as hell.
Popular
But like,
kid.
yeah, no, I mean not popular. It was just like I like was summoning ghosts, but like so you would be like your question could be like, "Hey, what color is my shirt?" And then like. And when you were typing the original thing, you would type like, "Oh, it's blue," and you have a pin on your shirt or whatever. But it would look like you're typing like, "Hey Peter, ask me whatever." It was just pretty much like, you know, when you like pretend to like play when you do a test piano and you just hit one key, but it plays a whole song.
Yeah,
That's
I
like
know what you're talking
what I
about
can
now.
compare it to.
Okay.
And it was like what was it on Cool Math?
No, it was like a separate website entirely, and
Oh shit.
You're gonna have
Yeah.
to pull this up.
yeah, I will. Yeah, it was like wild as hell because I could spill some real middle school tea and like people wouldn't know it was like me being, and then like other people would try to do it and then like it wouldn't work, and because I was like the only one, and then I would tell a few people like, "Hey, this is how you do it," and then we'd be like, "Whoa!" Yeah, it was dumb, but like
There was this one game on Cool Math that's kind of similar, and it was like the number monster or
what?
something, and like you pick a number in your head, and then you do some math or whatever, and then it always guessed your number.
Well, that's like it's just like a trick on how to do
yeah,
it. Yeah,
There's
I
a
mean,
little trick, but
Yeah.
You ever play Can Your Pet?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
Troy knows. You would like spend like I don't know, like 5 minutes. Like you'd get to
Train.
pick a cat or a dog or a tiger or whatever.
thought it
Just
was-
this little animal.
I thought it was always like a little like baby chicken. Like it was a little chick.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, is that
yeah.
where it dies?
Well, like
Uh-uh.
yeah, you basically raise it and then it just
You, like-
slices it up and puts it in a
You
can.
you
that's
feed
messed
it,
up.
bathe
I
it.
think I did that with the chick, and you give a little hat and everything, and then it's like a little icon at the bottom of the screen. There's
looks like a
two
bicycle.
wheels. Yeah, it looks like a bicycle, and then you click.
you
it,
didn't
and
know
then
what was
you're
gonna
like-
happen.
No, it was one of those things where like like they'd be like, "Hey, play this," and
Oh,
then
boy.
like you click that button, and then it's just like this chicken like getting grinded up, and I think I want to say it turns into a chicken nugget at the end, or like that's the
Canned
premise.
chicken.
I think it canned chicken. I think it was made by like.
Vegans.
I mean, probably.
Vegan.
It seems like something that would be like.
That'd be a pretty
But,
good
like,
idea for a vegan movement.
I mean, yeah, but like it was kind of messed up because it looks like one of the kids, like a popular kids
Yeah.
game.
It's like
Yeah.
a duck
Yeah, and
life.
you get to
Yeah.
like give it a shirt and a hat.
Yeah,
duck-
you name it and give it a shirt and a hat,
funny
and then
hat.
it gets grinded up.
Yeah, that
It's
just made-
awful.
That just made me think of Duck Life. Duck Life was great.
What
I don't
was
know.
that?
I think I.
It's
remember
where
that.
you it's like a little racing game where you get like a bunch of ducks together and you can like give them little hats and you can color them and you just got to
cool.
train them. And then once
Yeah.
they're fast enough, you just put them in races.
That's fun.
I
What?
never got that far in that one.
That's fun.
I love that game so much.
I really liked the Barbie games. I know you guys probably didn't play them, but you could like.
There
I thought
was
they were
one-
funny. I thought they were funny.
You
I
could
played
like
with
paint
them.
their nails. I spent like hours. That and like brats.com. Oh my god.
The
Lexi
top-
played some like that.
Oh, and webkins. I used to have like so many webkins. Like my aunt would like
Physical webcams.
like physical webkins. I mean, that's the only way you could get the codes.
Yeah, that's such a
Couldn't
scam.
you just take the tags off in the store?
I mean, you could, but I was 5. I and like probably like wouldn't be that great of a thief. I'm sure
Yeah, you'd be
people
the
did
best
that.
thief.
I mean, like, yeah, but I'm sure people did go into stores and rip them off. But like when they were big, like when they were a big thing, like $30 a thing.
What?
I don't.
They were
Yeah,
30
Well, I don't know
bucks?
if they were $30. Maybe that was just
Yeah,
how
they're like
much.
the price of a plush.
Wow.
Well, now they're like $2 because nobody plays them anymore,
Dang.
and the website sucks.
Oh,
But I
yeah.
had like so many, and I would spend like just hours on it. It was like a very fun game. You could like play games, and
Did you have to
just
take
some-
care of them?
Yeah, I actually one of my pets like got very sick, and like it was like I took it to the doctor because I hadn't played with it for a while, and its like nose was green, and like you took it to like Dr. Quack or whatever, and like the doctor was like,
Dr.
your
Quack.
dog is very sick, and I was like, oh my god, my dog died.
Can I get
like,
a second opinion?
Excuse me, Dr. Quack is a very serious medical professional.
Dr. Quack PhD. He,
Me and the one and only Jordan Bernard, played, what was it? Club Penguin.
oh yeah, that was a good one too.
But recently.
oh no, they took it down. It's gone now.
No, like a couple of years ago.
Oh.
Not like middle school.
What'd you
but,
do?
like, we did some funny shit.
He kept trying to swear at
I was
kids.
just saying, you just swear and throw
Well,
stuff
it was
at people.
funny. We wanted to see like what words could. We made so many accounts. Like we had to keep remaking accounts. We wanted to see like what words were allowed and what words were not allowed.
They auto banned you, right? If you said the wrong thing.
Yeah, you got like a orange pop up, and like you said this word, you can't come on here for like 30 days or whatever.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah,
No,
which is
we-
just dumb because you
Just
can make
one
another
warning?
account.
Well, like
I mean,
we
I
was
don't
it.
know really. I never swore because I was scared that Club Penguin is going to take me to jail.
FBI shows up at your door.
I was always like very paranoid because we were like, I mean, I was. We grew up with technology, so like I didn't really know what would happen if I swore on Club Penguin. Like, would I go to jail? Like, I don't know.
The police put you at gunpoint.
Yeah,
To
and I'm
your
just
head.
like playing with like my
So-
puffles and like.
Seventh grader.
There was two like unbelievably popular computer games when I was like in kindergarten and first grade. There was one which was like a Lilo and Stitch computer game where you play as like one of the aliens and you got to
The
create a
sandwich?
burger.
Oh
yeah.
my god,
or
no,
a
it was a
sandwich.
sandwich. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I loved that game. It
It-
was like 6203,
Yeah.
623 or whatever.
Literally
it was
just-
Sandwich Stacker.
The entire
Yeah.
fucking school played that game.
I love that game.
And then also the other one was
I remember that one.
an Arthur computer game where you play as it was just like the game is you play in Buster's nightmare and you have to just create an alien. And that was the entire
Oh,
game.
I think yeah.
Yep, no fucking clue what you're talking about right now.
I think I that sounds familiar, but
Yeah.
I know Sandwich Stacker. That's like a very like
Yeah,
Oh,
sandwich
everybody knows
stackers.
Sandwich
Fuck
That's
it.
classic.
Yeah.
yeah, class.
That is a choice game, Jesse.
It's
It's a
all
great game.
It's an excellent game. Impeccable game.
The only thing is
You could think of it.
No, I'm just trying to remember our word of the day.
Oh, a corpulent.
Corpulent.
Corpulent is the word of the day today.
Corpulent is the word of the day, ladies and gentlemen.
I thought it was anthropomorphic.
What were you saying? Me just were trying to remember the word.
What?
You were saying something. Were you?
No, what?
Never mind. I thought he was
Next
talking about a
topic.
game. Thought he was talking about a game.
No.
No, I did
Topic.
play what was it? That burger stacker game. What was that called?
Sandwich Stacker.
Sandwich stacker, yeah. I did play that one a little bit. I wasn't
used
too
to-
into
I
it.
love
I used to get confused because it's like you'd see like a
Little
it would
green
like
sludge.
garbage and then go
yeah.
and then like yeah.
Well, I like the balance factor to it.
Yeah. That was always my favorite part.
I always thought that was the most fun. I was like, I need a game with just this to it.
Oh, have you guys ever talked about what animated food you'd want to eat? Is that
Krabby
ever been-
Patty.
It's-
yeah, it's
Oh,
Krabby
you guys
Patty,
talked about
landslide.
that? Damn.
I don't know if
'Cause I
we've
was
talked
like-
about it. but
We didn't talk about that specifically, but I think we've said we've all wanted a
Yeah,
Krabby
no,
Patty.
because like that cheese and Sandwich Stacker, I don't know why, but like I wanted to.
That
eat
shiny
cheese.
plastic.
Yeah. Also in Goofy movie, that like squeezed cheese.
Oh, I
like
thought you were gonna
that.
say the pizza.
you know what I
No.
used to think looked good when I was a kid? In the fucking Emperor's New Groove when they bust open that bug and
Oh,
eat it.
yeah,
For some
yeah,
reason, I
yeah,
thought
yeah.
it looked good.
Every
Hydrating.
single bug from the Lion King. Every time they would grab a bug and eat it, I was
Yeah.
like, that looks That looks good.
That looks
Devin-
remarkable.
I think Devin said something like he like wanted to eat the bugs because they just made it look good.
They did.
They made stuff look good. That
It looked like
shouldn't.
candy.
Yeah, I want to eat. Oh, also Jimmy Neutron snack. That
Oh,
little,
yeah.
that little purple ball.
The purple
That would
thing
be
with
sweet.
the tonsil
Yeah.
stone sticking
Purple
out.
flirt.
Ew, stop. They made me nauseous.
Purple flirt.
Yeah, is that what it was called?
Yeah.
That was the soda.
Oh, I wanted.
that was the
Oh
soda.
yeah, was that not
Yeah.
what she was talking about?
No, the
No.
little gum.
You remember the little
purple
purple?
ball?
Oh.
And it had like yellow dots on
Didn't
it.
it do something? Didn't it like give him some?
I don't know. It probably like made his head explode, but like they made it look like it was good. So
Or
I
the things
wanted
he
to
ate
eat
and
it.
could chew up and like hop in the ball.
Also,
Yeah.
also
agreed.
even though it looked really like looked like it hurt to eat, the Ed, Edd n Eddy Jawbreakers. I was like,
I didn't really watch
don't-
Ed and Eddie.
I like that Ed and Eddie a lot.
I think my mom
I never
didn't
really
like
wanted
it,
the
so I wasn't
Jawbreaker.
allowed to watch
I was
it.
like, there's got to be a reason why these guys are obsessed over these things.
Dude, I remember the funniest stuff about Ed and Eddie is like no matter what, if they stay still, they're like moving
They're always
a little
moving.
bit. They're always moving a little bit. And then when there was a little part where like what was the one farmer's name?
Rolf.
Rolf, yeah. When he'd like sit there and he'd make this noise, he'd be like he'd like sit there and he'd like and he'd be like whenever he's like worried about something or
Yeah.
thinking or frustrated.
Dude,
but he'd
all
be,
the
like,
sound
sitting-
effects in that show were the best.
Oh, you ever think of
Like when somebody goes to like wind up a punch and then you just hear like the sumo wrestlers yell, like what? It's just punch.
no, what's the short Ed with the square head?
Ed
Well,
or Eddie.
Is
Eddie.
that the 1D
That's
Ed?
Eddie.
Or that's Eddie?
Eddie's the short one, and then Double D's the one with the hat, and then Ed is the big.
Well,
dumb
Double
one.
D is Ed with 2 D's.
Yeah.
Double D.
Yeah,
Yeah. No,
Oh.
yeah.
I picked up on that way
Just-
later.
I
Yeah.
just picked up on that.
I remember
now,
I
right
remember
now.
like being a kid and like seeing that and thinking I was genius.
You were a
God.
freaking
I was like,
intellectual.
oh my god, I caught on to that. I'm not telling anybody.
Oh my god! You know what I found out like a couple years ago, and I thought I was genius. You know the Totitos logo, the Totitos chips. It's 2 people dipping chips in a thing of salsa. I saw that like I was walking by, and I was like, "Whoa!" And I was like, "Everybody!" I was like, it was like a Super Bowl
I
party.
think I seen that on a BuzzFeed
And
quiz.
I was like, look, it's 2 people dipping chips. I like thought I was like on something, and I was like, this is like.
I got deep into the Taco Bell logo.
Yeah. Did
What-
you?
what
Oh,
is
when-
Satan
when
and all
you
that.
started talking about it?
Illuminati and stuff.
Wait, what is?
Let's talk Illuminati.
No.
Wait, let's talk
No,
real
'cause
quick. What
we
is the
will
Taco
die.
Bell logo? Explain that one.
So Taco Bell usually, or at least at the time that I was looking at this, Taco Bell usually only had 3 logos on each one. Remember that. But it'd be the bell, the bell,
Yeah.
and then there's a little swirl in the middle, and it looks like a 6. It's like it's a 6.
It's the devil.
And then the ball part of the bell looks like a reptilian eye,
Oh my God.
specifically reptilian.
Like
But-
where it's like sideways.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It'd be
You
the
know the
eye.
eye.
I'm
Yep.
very familiar.
I know
with
the
it.
eye. And now that you know all the facts, there was 3 on each building, which means 666.
666.
Satan. Taco Bell is Illuminati.
Still gonna eat a nacho supreme though. So.
I don't
Well.
think so.
I don't know. That made me want to
don't
switch
like
to
ta-
Del Taco.
Me
now.
neither.
I'm not the biggest fan of Taco Bell
I like it.
at all.
I mean,
I like
it's-
Del Taco.
They got great burritos.
Del Taco is superior.
Taco Bell has great burritos. I'll say that.
Taco Bell is just way cheaper, and it's by my house.
I
so
was pissed off the other day. I went and got some tacos from
Your mom's
my
talking about it.
mom was talking
Yeah,
about it.
she was like, he was so pissed off. Yeah.
Oh, I bet you
Yeah.
threw,
Oh my God.
Jesse threw some shit.
Yeah.
I was. Yeah, but, well, anyway, so I always go up to this taco stand place to get some tacos. Got my tacos, and I always get the flour tacos because they have cheese on them. And I know that tacos aren't supposed to have cheese or whatever
Yeah.
from the purists. But, like, this restaurant usually always puts cheese on them. Ordered 4 tacos. I'm ready to go home and smash some tacos. Open it up, no cheese. That pissed me off. So it was just dry meat
I
on...
think. Was I FaceTiming you?
Maybe. Or maybe you FaceTime me right after.
You were pissed.
Now, Jesse
was pissed.
Did that piss you off to the point where you didn't even want to eat those, or did you? Just
I ate 2.
Scarf them down anyway.
Oh.
I mean, they were still good. They were good, but like still, it's like you're expecting this whole thing.
Yeah.
Came up short. But
sucks.
it's all right. I'll get some more tacos with some cheese the other day.
I don't like. And that was from where?
I hope a human never makes me that mad.
Yeah.
Are you saying that a human didn't make the taco? Who
Jesse,
was back
patience.
Oh, You know what? You're right. I
It
gotta
was back there.
Rephrase that to I hope you never find out who made that taco.
True.
I would want to beat their ass. No, I don't like Taco Bell because every time I get one of their tacos, specifically hard shell, because I'm not into the soft shell, every single
Black
time,
water.
all I have to do is drive back to my house. That's how long it takes. Just that little drive,
And you're darting.
and next thing I know, I'm eating a soft shell taco.
Yeah, it like
Oh.
soggy and then it like
You
breaks
should
away.
ask him to put it separate. You can do that, you know.
Really?
Why?
Have
Can I
everything
just get a cup
separate
full
from
of
the-
meat and lettuce?
Yeah, can I make
And then
my...
give me the
Ugh.
shell separate, and so you just do it yourself.
Let me just build... Let me
Well,
just
it's
work
already
it.
it's already dog food.
I mean,
Put the lettuce in first. That would help.
no.
That's-
I mean, you could just get. I
That would help though.
think it's because you just get the hard tacos. I usually get like a bean burrito or something. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
Or the spicy potato tacos. Have you ever had those? They're on the
Yeah.
dollar menu. They're actually really good.
Yeah,
But
And
you know what?
vegetarian.
maybe just ask for a soft shell taco so that you're not disappointed when you get home.
That's why I like soft shell tacos. Who wants a hard shell taco? Even real
Me.
hard shell
I
tacos
always
aren't
cut
that
up
hard.
my mouth.
Really?
Too sharp.
The edges of your mouth.
Yeah,
I
too
l-
dangerous. to
I
eat.
love me a hard
Yes.
shell taco.
Hard shell tacos, you get nothing but like the shell.
Don't get me wrong. I love a good crunchy taco, Johnny.
Yeah.
But from Taco Bell,
It's
There's
soft.
there's so much
Yeah,
waste.
That's
soft.
true. Like I said, it's pretty much a soft shell.
well, that's why.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. The soft shell, like, actually, like, if I'm given the choice between a primo taco hard shell or taco soft shell,
Cool.
I'll pick the primo hard shell.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like a hand.
That's so
Are
obvious.
you
My
stupid?
God.
No, I'm not saying that to
I
her.
always feel like the soft taco shells are made better. Like it's like either puffy flour tortilla or like well, you're gonna eat a rock with
But,
meat
like-
on it.
Like,
Like
usually, like if you get like good tacos, it's like fried and like it's still a little bit bendy
yeah.
and like
That's
Anytime
just crispy.
Azteca.
anytime I get a hard shell taco though, I feel like I'm wasting 60% of the shell.
Why?
Because
Not
the
eat
shell,
it?
you know.
I don't eat the shell by itself.
You take,
There's like
Troy takes the taco
I
and
don't-
dips it upside down.
No, he
I
takes.
literally eat it from the bottom up.
No.
What?
You take.
Wait, actually?
You take the
Like a
taco like
sandwich?
this.
Yeah, because there's so much at the bottom. There's none at the top. Why are you
Wait.
eating the top?
Maybe you should
Wait.
break it open.
No, I was gonna say he takes the taco like, let's say it's upright. Now lay it down on its side and then
Yeah.
break that part
So
off.
then you have a plate,
Now you just have a plate that you eat,
Just eating it on a shell shelf.
a taco disc.
a semicircle plate.
Is it still a taco if you open it?
I don't think so.
It's
I think
like
it's
a
a stale,
salad.
It's a salad.
it's
Yeah.
a stale wrap. It's a stale wrap, right?
Yeah. Is it a wrap though?
It's a soft
It's
shot.
not wrapped.
If you put it upside down, it's a cover.
Oh my god, everyone pets out.
It's a hat. Yeah.
Just play dress up with my food.
Hate it.
No.
Only the coolest people who wear tacos for hats.
Oh yeah.
I just made that up. But
Oh,
I
did
don't
you?
like
I
it.
couldn't tell.
Like you're quoting something. No, you ever have those mini tacos?
yeah,
Oh, you know
those.
what's good? They're like
I
the.
fucking hate them too. You always think they're gonna be good.
And they're not.
You know what's good though? The little taquitos that you put in the oven, and they're a little frozen.
yeah,
They're
the-
actually pretty good.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
but
Like,
what
you
about
have 'em-
tamales?
have
The
'em
mini
at
ones?
In the
parties.
paper.
Tamales are good.
Talking
I'm
about-
talking about
The ones you get from Sam's Club?
I don't know. Probably you can, but
From
I
wholesale
don't know. I don't think
warehouses.
I've ever bought them. I think they've just appeared at parties, like
Like
Well,
those one candies that you find in
the like strawberry, hard candies.
No, I'm talking about.
Those are actually kind of good.
I always
This
love
gummy
those.
candy. This gummy candy's so soft after
You're not eating that,
Very
Jack.
after
gross.
10 weeks.
I'm not letting you eat that.
Wait, what?
After 10 weeks, it's still soft.
maybe you should let him eat that, John.
10 weeks. When did
It's
Is that
probably
from the first
It's probably
episode?
no better for you. Yeah, it's from before the first
It's
episode.
from the first episode, and we set it up on that thing. And
I said,
Jesse said,
"Don't
"Don't
touch
move
it."
this." So I haven't moved it,
gross?
but
It's
there.
still soft. It feels exactly how it felt when it was in the bag.
So
You don't feel it?
weird.
I got me
No,
some
thank
gummy
you.
worms.
I'm okay. You got it. Whenever the last episode is, like years from now, you have to eat it. That's like the sign.
It'll still be good.
I mean, it's still
It'll be
gonna
even
soft.
softer.
When we
That's the
cancel the
final
show because we're only getting 5 views.
And they're all from us. Each
What was
one
it?
of us watched it.
I was gonna say something. It was right on the tip of my tongue.
Were you going to say something about the gummy?
Or about tacos?
About tacos? Plates?
No.
Hats?
pins.
No. Oh, 10th. 10th episode. It's
It
the
is
10th
the
episode.
10th episode, ladies
Let's
and gentlemen.
celebrate. It is the 10th
Yeah,
episode.
what are we going to do? How are we going to celebrate?
I don't know.
Another drunk cast. Let's go.
Oh.
Happy
God, I cannot.
Jesus Christ, Troy. No.
Do we want to play some Jenga?
I am not participating.
Oh,
this
yeah.
time.
Oh, no. We got to.
Oh, that was the worst thing ever. Let's talk about Troy's Jenga performance last week.
That was awful.
That
Mine
was
was pretty
bad.
bad, too. I did mess it up.
Did I win? Or
Technically, you won, Jesse.
no? Technically, sweet.
Spencer didn't win. It was technically you. The
Jesse
winner.
won the whole night.
It's true.
You were 100% going. Jesse won the arm wrestling and the Jenga.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And only Spencer lost.
Forgot about the arm wrestling.
Do you have Nick's phone number?
Oh no.
I don't believe so,
He's
actually.
probably.
If he's,
I really want to know what he owes Spencer.
because I have to ask him if he wants to play shoots and ladders.
Wait, why?
Because we're planning a shoots and ladders match.
Oh.
a tournament.
Shoots and ladders competition. Or checkers. I think checkers is a better idea because it's more logical and you have to get them to
What about
think.
Pictionary? You think they'd be
No.
I'll call them after, Jess.
or
Yeah, I don't
categories?
have it. Sorry.
Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. We're going to call Jess.
I feel like Pictionary is never as fun as you want it to be.
It's not, especially when you're only ever playing it with your drunk parents.
If
Well-
you had a big easel where we could all see the drawings, it'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and only like 2 people are playing, and then the rest of us can just judge the drawing.
Yeah.
You know what was fun when we were in Tennessee and we were playing that, like, I don't know what it was called. It's like Taboo, where you say
Oh, like
you
a
have
charade
a
thing?
word. No, where you have a word. Well, kind of.
You can't use Zord.
Yeah, you have a word and you got to make people guess it.
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
When we're around the table.
Yeah. Whenever it's my turn, I sweat a whole bunch though, because I'm just like, I don't.
Your pits just start radiating.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
We just had an hour and 10 minutes already.
Fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now
It's a
what?
good little episode.
It
Oh.
was a good little episode. Tiny.
Tiny small.
Like this guy right here.
He's got nice legs.
He does have funny little
Dude,
legs.
I don't
We're
think
talking about the Pooh Bear. I don't think that was specified. So.
I don't think
I'm holding a human.
I don't. You brought Nick over. This man has tiny little
It's
legs.
Devin. Devin's sitting down. He's been sitting here the whole time.
No, I feel like if that bear was real, it would not be able to walk.
Oh no, it wouldn't.
No.
Like,
No, all of its weight is in
It's
the
like a
back.
bumblebee flying. It can
It's-
totally walk.
It just
Like-
it breaks the laws of nature.
I think it's like meant for a baby.
Well, bears walk on all 4, though, so he's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like his weight would still make him crumble.
He's a funny dude.
Plus
he
that
ain't got a tail.
No tail.
He's full.
No
tail.
tail, and he's got a stroke
He's got a
eye.
tag.
For some reason-
Relax. He's got a tag.
Stuffed bears don't like have a lot of tail. Like sometimes they don't have tails, and I'm like, that's a pretty big component of an animal. That's a pretty big component of an animal to like have a tail, and like I feel like a lot of stuffed animals just don't. This also just sounds like I'm obsessed with stuffed animals. Like I just promise I'm like.
Brianna collects stuffed animals.
No, I don't. But
How about them bears in Tennessee? Those were awesome.
oh, we saw a
Those were
little
cool.
bear. We didn't. Oh, the ones that were in a cage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that we fed and probably
Cage.
shouldn't have. Yeah, they were in a. So it was kind of like a Gibraltar, if you've ever been to Gibraltar, but they had bears there. So it was just.
Yeah.
except it was open.
Yeah.
Basically, Gibraltar Arcade with bears.
Yeah, it was a very weird place. And I kind of felt bad for them, but I guess the bears were saved from like a hunting farm, and the bears were very old and very
Almost
Happy. They
killed.
seemed happy.
yeah.
They
I
did
mean,
seem
yeah,
like
we were
happy,
just giving
sleepy
them,
bears.
we were just giving them some grapes and some treats, and yeah. But we did see, I don't know if you guys saw, because you were in a different car, but there was a baby bear on the side of the shoulder on the way back when you were on our way home from the national
Oh, I
park.
thought you were gonna say.
I didn't see that.
Oh, I did
Yeah.
see that. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say
Okay.
we drove past a car and the baby bear was sticking out the window.
I wish.
Of the car.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
No, but it was like, and there was like a park ranger watching out, making sure nobody was messing with it. But yeah, it was a cute little baby bear. I
Real-
only saw it for a second, but
Real
yeah.
quick question. Favorite character from Winnie the Pooh, not named Pooh.
Why are you asking
What
us
the
this?
fuck?
I just
I
re-
can't
just
remember.
Eeyore, obviously.
Well, yeah. Yeah, well, Eeyore or Tigger?
Tigger.
Tigger's
Well, no,
the-
Eeyore.
Eeyore's still more
Eeyore
fun.
needs the backup.
Eeyore.
he needs your approval.
Yeah.
That's true.
Poor Eeyore.
I think Piglet.
Piglet was badass.
Yeah.
So was-
Was
Piglet-
he? He was
No.
scared most of the time. I
No,
don't
he
think
was
badass.
badass.
Is a good way to
If any-
describe
He
it.
was a badass
he was just
motherfucker.
conscious. He was just
If-
conscious.
If anybody names Rabbit,
woke.
then you're wrong.
yeah.
Fuck you if you say rabbit.
Why?
Wait, was that even his name?
I think that was his name.
Rabbit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
real
was just
real
rabbit.
clever there.
You want to know how you?
Piglet.
That'd be like I'm named human.
Piglet. Yeah. Kid.
You name your kid.
It was a baby show. Like,
It's a good show.
yeah.
What
was
if
a pretty
what
good
if
show, I
Tigger's
guess.
name was just Tiger, but everybody
It
was just
is, but
pronouncing
with
it wrong?
another G.
When I was a kid, there was speaking of online video games, there was a Winnie the Pooh video game that I played. And it was like a story along.
Fun.
And then if you
GTA.
press this, and if you did it the wrong, well, not the wrong way, if you did it a certain way, it would like have this scary scene where Pooh's eyes would turn into these like swirl things.
It was an
and like he
official
would
game.
walk around, and like it like would legit scare me when I was a kid.
Was it like a legit?
Yeah, it was.
It
It was like a Pooh,
licensed.
yeah, it was on Disney.
Oh.
What the hell?
Weird.
Yeah, like his eyes would turn into swirls. and
That
it was,
is
like,
why kids
scary.
are so corrupt now.
It,
Oh my God.
it freaked me out.
Was it like also the ride in Disney where Pooh's like has a nightmare? That's like a scary ride. But was it like that?
I like the ride.
Where he has like the Hiffalumps or whatever?
Yeah.
And he
Huffalump?
like has a Huffalump and he has a bad dream. And
Huffalump.
It might have been a bad dream thing.
yeah, because he
Sleep
like,
paralysis ride.
he like
the ride.
sees himself in the mirror and he's like upside down and like it's pitch black and there's like purple elephants all over the place.
Yeah.
And it's like
Speaking of
Disney knew how to
Speaking
do it.
of weird rides, isn't that one water ride in Disney World? What is that? Splash Mountain? Isn't
Yeah.
that based on Song of the South?
I think so.
Like it's just
Is
like
it?
the movie.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
based
yeah.
on.
Yeah.
The movie.
I know what
Oh,
you're talking
yeah,
about.
Yeah. It
The
was.
movie is
Oh.
based on is like banned in all countries,
Yep.
but the ride still exists.
Because it
I
was like
think
Uncle
they're-
Remus or
I
something.
think
Yeah.
they changed or something. It's like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs mine now.
the Splash Mountain.
I don't know.
No,
I
Splash
can't-
Mountain, Splash Mountain. There's
They just didn't want
that's
to
a new
rebuild
ride.
it.
Is it a
They just
different
kept
ride?
It, yeah, they just changed.
I
Well,
can't
it's the same ride. They just changed the name.
It was like a while ago that
changed
I
all the
had gone.
decor.
Yeah.
For Splash Mountain?
Yeah.
No,
It's
yeah.
not- yeah.
But like back a long time ago, because that movie got banned.
Oh, now
Yeah.
it's back.
No,
No, it's
I went there
Snow
last
White
time
and
and
the
it's-
Seven Dwarfs.
they weren't gonna
Yeah.
scrap
It's-
They were gonna scrap a 300-foot tall
It's
How
not,
roller
it's
coaster
not,
because
it's
of.
not the Bears anymore. It's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs now. It's the dwarf.
When did they change it? I was there like in 2011 or something.
Well,
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was-
went 2014.
That's like 10 years.
That's true.
24. No, it was like 2016.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That makes
Yeah.
sense. I'm glad that.
I mean, I
did that.
really can't remember if it was a different ride or not, but I do remember.
With the Were Rabbit and everything?
I don't know what that is, but
Isn't the Were Rabbit Wallace and Gromit?
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait. Wait, who am I thinking of
I
then?
don't know.
He's like a rabbit. He jumps around. He sings.
No,
I don't know, but
Throughout
yeah,
Splash
it's
Mountain.
changed.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Last time I was there, I wasn't there long ago, and it was like that.
Yeah, well, I mean, it changes.
Yeah.
I also do like the Yeti ride. That's probably one of my favorite Disney World rides.
Oh, Expedition Everest? That's a
Yeah.
good one.
Toy Story ride was awesome, where you could shoot the stuff.
Yeah, that was cool.
No, it's Buzz the Ride. Or wait, I don't know. I actually don't know what it's called, but it's like Buzz something. Buzz Lightyear to Infinity.
I gotta say, Universal Studios, cool place in some.
Troy's not a fan.
It's Troy's
Listen,
park.
I know.
No,
Already you can tell he's going to judge the shit out of it.
You know,
They have the worst rides.
Oh, they
They
don't?
went straight to it. I thought they're fun.
Yeah.
They're
I mean,
great rides.
don't get me wrong.
They're
They,
all just simulators.
they definitely did come up with...
No.
like the Simpsons ride.
Well, hold
Hulk
on.
one's
Hold on.
real.
Hold on.
I
They-
saw Hulk with my own
Okay,
eyes.
yeah,
He's
Hulk-
real.
the
It's not a
Hulk ride is real.
simulation.
They did have that Spider-Man ride. That was like a simulator, half ride, half simulator.
That was a great ride.
and it
went
was
on
3D.
I got my picture made with Spider-Man when I was a kid.
And he
And
was
don't
real,
get-
not
It
a
was the real
simulation.
Spider-Man.
it was Spider-Man.
I asked my mom, and she's like, "Yeah."
No, but don't get me wrong. They definitely did have that effect for the ride, like the simulator thing.
Yeah,
And then they just hit home. They just took it and ran.
yeah. I feel
'Cause
like all the,
now there's like 8 rides that are like that.
Yeah.
yeah, they really did just go all out with that.
Now it's all Harry Potter.
Harry Potter
Oh,
shit's
God.
awesome.
It's
I
so
heard.
cool.
I haven't been since the Harry Potter.
Oh my
I
god, I'm
went-
not even a fan of Harry Potter, but it's the
I bet.
craziest thing
I
ever.
was a
bet.
big. I'm a big fan of Harry Potter. I went there and I just cried.
It'd be cool to
Like,
make all
It's
them.
so accurate. It's
Like-
insane.
It's so accurate. I'm not a fan of
Well, no,
anything at all.
I went
but
in-
it's
I was
so
a legit
I went,
wizard.
well, I went and watched it like afterwards. I was like, holy shit, that was exactly exactly
you
what it was.
actually get a
Yeah.
wand? Do you get a wand?
You,
can
can
buy
buy
one.
like $50 for it.
It's like $100. It's like
you
90
use it
bucks.
to do stuff?
yeah, you do stuff around the park.
You can turn on
and
water
stuff.
fountains and stuff
They
with it.
actually used to have a Kim Possible thing like that in Epcot, and like you were like you had the Kim Possible beeper,
Yeah.
and you could do little missions, and yeah. Also, Epcot is my favorite park because I like going to all the different places.
How about Kim Possible's friend that was always calling her, FaceTiming her?
Oh,
Wade?
She kept cock
Wade.
blocking him.
She was like 13.
No, he'd
Oh,
always he'd always call when she was. He'd always.
What a weird thing to say.
Even though, like, when you were watching, she was, like, older and,
Well,
like...
there was a,
She
well,
was
there was
obviously
a,
older.
there was a scene where like they made out in high school. Or
No, there-
something.
No,
like-
not
Pretty sure
Ron.
they
The,
kissed, and that was
Yeah,
it.
the Wade would always call her
Wade.
as soon as she was about to start making out with Ron.
Okay,
No.
now I don't
big-
know the characters.
He
the-
was
the kid.
like the hacker, and he
Wait.
would get her into places.
Yeah.
Like, it's
the
unlocked.
black kid.
Yeah, that was
That would
Wade.
call her.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Wade.
He'd like show up on a hologram.
You don't, it was like they were FaceTiming. He was
Yeah.
always
I didn't watch
calling.
it that much. I just thought it was kind of funny at a few
You
parts.
seem like you seem like you're a big fan. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
No,
We should have
no.
we just should
No,
have
I,
just,
I said I don't watch it that
we
much.
should have just called the guy Rufus this whole time.
Rufus.
You know what
Was that
was
the
a-
mole rat?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was a good name? Good game.
Those nachos look good.
Yes, there was a game for Rufus on Disney Channel, and it was like you made the nachos, and it was fun, and you like could fill up it was like a conveyor belt line, and you'd
I remember
have
that,
the
yeah.
picture, and you'd like cheese and salsa, and then you'd fill the little soda, yeah, and it made that noise. Yeah, that looked yummy.
You know what I wanted to bring up? Right before we're at an hour and a half already now.
Wow.
20 minutes already.
Wow.
But
A whole 20 minutes.
no, but I wanted to bring up, is next week the open mic night
Yeah.
or the
It
professional
is.
bowling?
Open mic. Next week is July 1st.
Is it?
Yep.
And then after that is competitive bowling?
It'll be one or the other. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Either way, you're in for
Well,
a treat.
surprise,
ladies and
Surprise
gentlemen.
you guys.
These past couple episodes are definitely the calm before the storm.
Definitely.
It's going to be a fucking chaotic mess. Right back to how the first episodes were.
We're not
where
gonna
there's
know how
too
to do
much
this
going
anymore.
on.
Sorry for not screaming and being drunk.
Well, no, the past like this one and then like the two before were like just relaxing.
I don't know. Spencer beating the tar out of a out of a punching bag wasn't.
That was a
very
relaxing episode, if you ask me.
That had ASMR. What are you talking about?
Just close your eyes
Spencer
and fall
beat
asleep.
this. You have 30 seconds to pop it, and he couldn't pop it.
Had to give him a
It's 'cause he's
mallet.
whacking at it.
Improvised activities.
I couldn't think of a title for it. God, that was fun though.
That was great. This was
That was a good
a
time.
great episode. One of my favorites.
Yeah. This is
I'm glad I got a pin out of it.
Me too.
Cool. Glad provided.
I'm keeping it right in the middle of my hoodie
All
now.
right, never taking it off, even when it goes in the washer and dryer.
It'll come off for the
Don't
washer.
do that.
It'll go in for the dryer.
It's actually a pretty good pin backing too, with like locks. And,
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. This one's always falling off.
I like it.
Yeah. When I was looking at pins to get, I was like, I need one that won't fall off.
I'm gonna
'cause-
put in the pictures of the pins when we
Cool.
were talking about because these are funny pinning. These are funny.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody is watching and wants a pin, I guess
Plug your pin business.
I have a Twitter. I don't even know my Twitter handle. I think it's B_BEIANNA.
Bianna.
B_Bianna. You can DM me or whatever. I mean, I will charge you because I mean, maybe I
Her
won't.
shit
because
ain't free.
I mean, I'll probably a couple dollars or something. But like, it also probably will not be great. I'm probably gonna post a few things later in the summer. But
Can we get a round of applause for Tom?
Oh, yeah.
He
Tom.
is doing such a great job over there.
Tom is.
Nice job, Tom.
This is a different. This is Tom number
Different
2.
Tom.
Tom, get in the camera.
Tom
let,
two?
Let him look at your face.
How about you ask him if he wants it?
Hey, if he didn't want to do it, he'd say no.
Oh wait, I guess here. Turn. That one. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Tom the. Oh no, he's not even gonna be on camera. That one's all zoomed in. just say your name, Tom.
Hi, I'm Tom.
Yep, that's Tom. See you,
Hi,
Tom.
Tom.
See you, Tom. Tom is a competitive bowler. He will be on within the next couple of weeks.
Yep.
Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. We will have open mic night or competitive bowling. We'll decide.
Legendary Spencer Bonner.
Spencer Bottom will be doing stand-up comedy.
John and Jesse's Little League Comedy Night.
He'll be we're gonna make sure he does some stand-up, and we're also gonna make sure he comes in to critique some of his bowling, because Spencer also does competitive bowling also.
That's true. He is a competitive
Bowling, competitive arm wrestling, competitive
He
wrestling.
averages about 100, 120.
Oh wait, we asked him what his average was or something like that. He said 90.
Probably like 90. Spencer, you haven't bowled over 64 all night.
Wait, no, that was the truth for a little bit.
Yeah.
It was funny.
I'm just getting warmed up.
We'll bring him on.
He's gonna be
You know
on.
what? Okay, so Tom, when we have your competitive bowling episode, when you come on and he's got all of his gear and everything, we'll get some footage with Spencer. We got to go to the bowling alley before then. Get footage of Spencer, get him talking shit, get his form, like videotape him. You can critique it and everything. This is gonna be a good time, ladies and gentlemen.
We could go after the bowling alley because the podcast.
Well, no, we got to watch the footage of how he bowls and everything on the episode that he's with us.
Makes
Tom also
sense.
knows a couple of people in the competitive bowling industry. He's going to bring him on with. Maybe. We'll see what happens.
Sweet.
We'll see what we can
Can you
milk
get the
out of
dude
him.
with the afro? He can't be too expensive.
No, it's like $80.
No, come hang. I can't get him to leave. All right.
Everybody else
no.
leaves the house. He stays along.
No, just kidding. Just no disrespect. What's his
Yeah,
name?
yeah. What's his name? Like Chuck something?
I don't know.
All right.
No disrespect, but I don't know your-
Even the competitive bowler of the house doesn't have any idea.
Number one bowler. All right. This has been a great episode,
It
Joe.
was a great episode. Thank you, Brianna, for coming on.
Thanks, Brianna, for the
Thanks for
pin.
and
having
bringing
me.
her little Pooh Bear.
Yes, thank you
Buddy.
very much.
Thank you for the pins.
Thank you for everything.
And thank you most importantly for watching, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Take care, Joe.
Take care.
Have a good one.
All right. I'll see
All
you
right,
guys.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Dude, we need to get footage of Spencer.